Question number 2, using graphical method solving each of the following pair of simultaneous equation, and we are solving part B of question number 2. So as I have explained earlier, question number 1A and question number 1B, similarly this question will also be solved with the same method, no difference. The only thing that you have to do is you have to convert these equation in a regular form. Okay, how will we do? Let me show it to you. So let's call this equation 1, and the second equation will be equation number 2. Now the regular form that I'm talking to you is, you have to keep, okay, let's deal with equation 1. Here the equation 1 is 3x plus y minus 2 is equals to 0. Regular form will be, you will keep the variable on one side of is equals to, and the constant will go on the other side of is equal to. This is the regular form, nothing, no complicated things, nothing else. So 3x plus y is equals to 2. Okay, if the minus goes on the other side of this equals to, it will become plus. We all know this. So let's call this equation A, and equation 2. Similarly, equation 2, we will keep variables on one side. So 2x minus y is equals to 3. Let's call this equation B. Now I'm going to solve this equation with the same method as I have explained earlier. So we have got two equations of the straight line, and we have to find out 3 points that lies on this equation on this straight line whose equations are given to us. And with these 3 points we are going to plot the graph, and we will see at what point these two lines intercept each other. All right, okay, let's jump to the solution. Let x is equals to 0, then equation A will be 3, 0 plus y is equals to 2, and now y is equals to 2, hence x comma y is equals to 0 comma 2. If x is equals to 1, then equation A will be 3 into 1 plus y is equals to 2. This will be 3 plus y is equals to 2. Now y is equals to 2 minus 3. Y is equals to minus 1. Now y is equals to x comma y is equals to 1 comma minus 1. Alright. Similarly, if x is equals to 2, then equation A will be 3 comma 2 plus y is equals to 2, which means 6 plus y is equals to 2, and 6 will go on the other side, minus 4, and x comma y is equals to 2 comma minus 4. Now I am making a table in which I am writing all the x's and all the y's. This way we can write the table. Alright, so the table for the equation 1 is this, equation A is this. Okay, now let's solve equation B. Similarly we will put 3 simple number, like if x is equals to 0, then equation B will be 2, 0 minus y is equals to 3. Then this will be 0 minus y is equals to 3, and y will be minus 3. Right, now x comma y is equals to 0 comma minus 3. Second part, if x is equals to 1, equation B will be 2 comma 1 minus y is equals to 3. 2 minus y is equals to 3. 2 will go on the other side, and our y will be 1. Y is equals to minus 1. Now x comma y is equals to 1 comma minus 1. Now if x is equals to 2, equation B will be 2 into 2 minus y is equals to 3. Now 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, y is equals to minus y is equals to minus 1. Minus and minus cancel, y is equals to 1. Right? Now comma y is equals to 2 comma 1. Now I'm going to put all these values in a table. One table will be x, y, 0, 1, 2. When x is 0, the value of y is minus 3. When x is 1, the value of y is minus 1. When x is 2, the value of y is 1. So this is our table, and using these 3 points we are going to plot our graph. For graph we have to see the maximum limits. As we can see in the table of equation 1, the maximum limit for 2 is for x-axis is 2 and y-axis is minus 4, and okay, and in equation all points of coordinates of equation B, the maximum limit is 2 and 1. So our graph is going to be on y-axis, it's going to be from 4 to minus 4, since the maximum limit is 4 minus 4, and on x-axis the maximum number is 2, so it's going to be from positive 2 to minus 2. So let's jump to our graph. I have already made the graph. As you can see, we have established a scale that 5 small boxes is equals to 1 unit on x-axis and 5 small boxes is equals to 1 unit on y-axis. Similarly, I have already told you the limits. Now question number 3a. Consider the equation y is equals to 2x plus 9. Complete, copy and complete the following table. So first of all, we have to change the given equation into a regular form. So it's going to be y is equals to 2x plus 9. I will keep variables on one side and the constant on the other side. So y minus 2x is equals to 9. Alright, so this is the first step. Now, according to the question, these given points whose x coordinates are given but y coordinates are unknown, these points lie on this straight line whose equation is given to us. So if these points lie on the straight line whose equation is given to us, let's call it equation A, then if we will put the x coordinates, the value of the x variable in our equation A, we can easily get the value of y coordinate. So let's put the values of x variable into our equation A and calculate the value of y. If x is equals to minus 8, then equation A will be y minus 2 into minus 8 is equals to 9, and y minus minus plus 2 8s are 16 is equals to 9. Now y is equals to 16 will go on the other side, it will become minus, so 16 minus 9 is equals to minus 7. Now x comma y is equals to minus 8 comma minus 7. I'm going to put the value here on the required table. Now if the value of x is 0, equation A will be y minus 2 into 0 is equals to 9. So 2 multiplied by 0 will be 0. Then y is equals to 9. Okay. Now if x is equals to 4, equation A will be y minus 2 into 4 is equal to 9. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. Y 8 is equals to 9. Now y is equals to 8 plus 9. If minus 8 will go on the other side, it will become plus. So 8 plus 9 is 17. X comma y is equals to 4 comma 17. Now I am going to write down here on this table. Now for the graph of 3 part A and 3 part B, I have already made the graph, and now I'm going to give you a small idea about how to make the graph a perfect graph. So first of all we have to do is make a scale, and as we all know that it was already given in the question number 2 that 1 centimeter represents 1 unit, that I have written here on x-axis, and 1 centimeter represents 4 unit on y-axis. So since if I will take 5 small squares, it would be impossible for me to plot all these 3 points in one graph, otherwise our graph will be too large. So I have taken 1 small square is equals to 1 unit. That means 4 small square would be 4 unit, and that would be 1 centimeter. So see, you can see over here that on y-axis it's 4 small squares make 1 unit, 1 centimeter. Zoom it a bit. See, 4 small squares make 1 centimeter. So I have made I have divided my points on y-axis like this. And if 1 small square makes 1 unit, that means on y-axis, on x-axis, 1 small square would be 1 centimeter. So I have divided my x-axis into segments like 2, 4, minus 2, minus 4, minus 6 and minus 8. Why I have set this limitation? Because as we have seen in our question that it's already given that x should be greater than and equal to minus 8, and it should be less than and equal to 4. So this is going to be the limit on our x-axis. So I have set the limit from minus 8 to 4. I hope you've got this. Now I have to plot all these 3 points that we have calculated before, which was the main part. Actually, plotting of the graph is not that difficult. So we have find out 3 points. This was from equation A and this was from equation B. Now in equation A I have 2 points, 4 and 17. Now 17 would be very difficult to plot on this graph because this graph ends at, just a minute, let's see, this graph ends at 12. It's very difficult for me to make such large graph. So I have find out one more point by plotting, by supposing a number and plotting and putting it on my equation. I do it. See, this is that line in which we have to find one more point because 17 is difficult to plot on this graph. So I have seen that this line is cutting, see, it's cutting 3 and it's cutting 3, so I put the value y minus 2x is equals to 9, and y, since it has no coefficient, no problem, 2 minus 3 is equals to 9, and 6 plus 6 is equals to 9, and y, so y is equals to 9 minus 6 is 3, so the value of y is 3 and the value of x is minus 3. So see, it's confirmed. So I have find out one another point that would be easy for me to plot on the graph and to get 3 values, 3 coordinates. Okay, so that's how I have made a straight line for our equation 1. Now another equation, the second equation, it's very easy. We had 3 points, I plotted them simple, and we have got another line which intercept line A at a point. And what is that point? Let's zoom in a bit. So these two lines intercept each other at a point. Now we can clearly see the point at 1 and minus 4. So the point of intersection is minus 4 and 1.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more updates.